Hello students, so we will proceed with our next problems, continuation of our exercise 11.3 itself. Okay, so the sixth question, find the equations of the plane that passes through 3 points. We have already done this. Equations they are telling me is obvious, you have to find vector equation also and you have to find Cartesian equation also. So first one I have taken 1, 1, minus 1, 6, 4, minus 5, minus 4, minus 2, 3. So write down whatever they have given. Before starting, we will write what is a vector equation, what is our Cartesian equation. So it is easy for us to fill it everything. So how vector equation it is given? Vector r minus vector a dot vector b minus vector a cross product vector c minus vector a, close the bracket, equal to 0, right? This is your vector equation and your Cartesian equation, x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, this whole. Again and again I am telling you have to remember these formulas or else you can't do anything. See, if you want to remember this Cartesian equation, you can see here you see x, x2, x3, y, y2, y3, z, z2, z3 it is, and here x1, 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 y1, 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 z1, z1. Like this you have to remember. You yourself have to create something so that you remember. Okay, so your vector a will be what? Your points they have given already, right? 1, 1, 1. So vector a, vector b, vector c it will be, and if it is vector means we involve I, j, k, right? So I cap plus j cap minus k cap, 6 I cap, 4 j cap minus 5 k cap, minus 4 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap becomes ABC. So which we have written ABC. Now we will find our vector equation. So vector r writing as it is, vector a write because minus 8 is right, vector a write it is dot vector b minus vector a. So directly I have subtracted and I have written, see, b vector b minus vector a it is there na. So 6 minus 1 is 5 I cap plus 4 minus I is plus 3 j cap minus 5, here already minus is there, so minus into minus becomes plus. So minus 5 plus 1 becomes minus 4 k cap. Again cross product vector c minus vector a. So vector c and vector a we have to do. See, minus 4 minus 1 what it becomes? Minus 5 I cap minus 2 minus 1 becomes minus 3 j cap. Here plus 3 plus 1 becomes plus 4 k cap. Okay, so this is equal to 0. So after substituting everything, see this is cross product. So cross product how we do? We remove the determinant, right? How we write? I j k 5 3 minus 4 and minus 5 minus 3 4. Here we are removing because if you see here you can see you will get as a 0 product, 0 vector you will get. How come? See, from here if I remove minus as common, if I take minus common, so plus 5 becomes minus 5 obvious, plus 3 becomes minus 3, your minus 4 becomes plus 4. So you can see your second row and your third row same, you are getting elements with the same sign. So whenever there is a property, if two rows, okay, if any two rows or any two columns are equal, then its determinant you will get as a 0. So you will get as a 0 vector. So you can see for your vector equation, if your vector product only is 0, then anything you multiply you will get 0. Even for Cartesian equation, if you substitute everything you will get 0. So which means you will not get only one equation, there are infinite points, right? There are infinite points. So you will get many equations. So for this you cannot remove equation of any vector equation or Cartesian equation. Understood? So we write the points are collinear, right? There many points are lying in that plane. There will be infinite number of planes pairing through the given points. If you want here, you can write by property. Any two rows are equal, then determinant is 0. Hope you can see. It is determinant, okay? I don't have a space, so I have written, I'll write fully. Determinant is 0. In matrices and determinant property it is, but as property was not there, so it have been skipped. You can write this property. By seeing here you can understand, see they are same only, and with opposite sides means it will be 0 only. If you want to find out the value, if you do, Instead of writing the property, if you go to find out value means I, j, k, we find, right? Remove your I and see what you'll get. You'll get as a 0 part. So there is no equation for this. I hope this much is clear. In some points you may get where it will be not 0, it will be proper. So equation only this much, then you can fill up for Cartesian equation. In Cartesian equation you will get 2x plus 3y, somewhat like that equations. Your next question is, find the equation of the plane through the intersection of the planes. So they are telling the two planes, they are intersecting, that is 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 equal to 0 and x plus y plus z minus 2 equal to 0. So you have to find this two intersection planes equation and point also they have given. So two planes, equation of the plane, if they are intersecting, we have our equation how a1x plus b1y plus c1z minus d1 plus lambda of a2x plus b2y plus c2z minus d2 equal to 0. This is our equation of plane, right, if they are passing through the intersection of two planes. In short, if you want, you can write like this: p1 plus lambda p2 means plane 1 plus lambda plane 2. Okay, you can write like this directly, because this whole it is plane 1 only, right, and plane 1 plane 2 they have already given. So instead of writing whole this equation, we can do p1 plus lambda p2 means plane 1 and lambda plane 2. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ plane 1 ಏನಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮದು 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4. So 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 plane 1 substitute ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, plus lambda plane 2 ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ x plus y plus z minus 2, ಇದು ಸಹ substitute ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ 3x minus y plus 2z keep as it is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ lambda ಇದೆ, so open up the bracket, multiply everything, lambda x plus lambda y plus lambda z minus lambda 2 equal to 0. Now next step what we can do, you see here next step, here also it is 3x y z and d, x y z. So we will group our x, our y, our z and our d part. Okay, so how it will be 3 plus lambda into x, then minus y plus y into lambda it becomes, then again your z part plus 2 plus lambda z minus 4 minus 2 lambda. Okay, so we have grouped, see at 3x plus lambda x, x if I take common, so I will be having 3 plus lambda whole x, plus from this both y I can take common, I will be having minus 1 plus lambda y, then from this z I can take common, so I will be having plus 2 plus lambda z, remaining is your minus 4 and your minus 2 lambda, just keep it as it is, minus 4 minus 2 lambda equal to 0. Now here comes your means to find your equation properly, lambda is there, right, and we need to find our lambda value, because properly this equation we have to substitute everything, right, and now to find from here only we have to find the value of lambda. So how we can do, we can go back to a question, because here one more thing they have given that the see a point 2 2 1, which means x y z it is, right. So in this equation x y z, if we put the values, then we can get our lambda value, and that we can substitute in this directly, right. So we can do that. Please copy all this. So passing through the point, take 2 2 1 and your x 2, your y 2 and your z 1. Put your x y z values. Now just multiply, right, 3 2s are 6 plus 2 lambda minus it is, so 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, 2 into lambda is 2 lambda, 1 into 2 is 2 plus lambda into 1 is lambda, minus 4 minus 2 lambda, keep as it is. Now we will do everything of your addition, your subtraction, whatever it is. Here you can see plus 2 lambda and your minus 2 lambda get cancels, minus 2 plus 2 get cancels. So you are having 6 minus 4, so you get, I will write here, you will get 2. You are having plus 2 lambda plus lambda, so you will get plus 3 lambda, right, plus 3 lambda equal to 0. So from this I want to find my lambda value, right. So 3 lambda taking 2 here, it becomes minus 2. So in short your lambda will be minus 2 by 3, right. Your lambda value you are getting minus 2 by 3. We can put it in the equation. take this as your equation 1. So we can put here in your lambda value. So then your equation of plane, you get it, right? So substituting in your equation 1, you will get 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 minus lambda into it is, right? So lambda is minus 2 by 3. So minus 2 by 3 x plus y plus z minus 2 equal to 0. Now what you do? Now take LCM 3, whole 3. If we take LCM, here down means for this part 3 is there, for this part 3 is not there, means 1. So multiplying 3 for this whole numerator, so it becomes 3 3 is 9x minus 3y, 3 2 is 6z minus 3 4 is 12. Here multiply 2, minus 2x minus 2y minus 2z plus 2 2 is 4 equal to 0. If I take 3 to the other side, it becomes 0 only, right? 3 into 0, it becomes 0. So just your xx part, yy part, your zz part, just add it. How we get? 9x minus 2x, we get here 7x. So minus 3y minus 2y, we get minus 5y, plus 6z minus 2z, we get plus 4z, minus 12 plus 4, we get minus 8 equal to 0, which means this is the equation of the plane. I hope this much is clear. It is very easy, students. This part is also very easy, just you have to remember the equations, that's it. Then you can do it aramse. And I've already said you just write in one paper your line, your plane. Your next question, 13th one, in the following case, determine whether the given planes are parallel or perpendicular. So they are telling to see whether they are parallel or perpendicular. Again further the question is what? If it is neither both, then they are telling to find the angle. But as our angles topics they have removed, so based problems on that also we won't do. So just we will check whether it is perpendicular or parallel. So to that, obvious, I have said you, we have to check our direction ratios. If it is plane means we take our capital A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2, it should be equal to 0, right, if it is perpendicular. And parallel means proportionality to check, that is what, A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. This should be equal in terms of your planes, right? In terms of a plane, if we are doing means we take capital A1, A2, B1, B2. So we will write down our direction ratios. Here A1 is what? 2, B1 is 1, C1 is 3. Now here we will see for the second plane, A1 is 1, A2 will take, B2 is minus 2. See here Z part is not there, which means automatically your C2 is what? 0. So A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2, we will check it. If we are getting it 0 means they are perpendicular. So A1 is 2, A2 is 1, B1 is 1, B2 is minus 2, substitute everything. 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 1 is 2, but here minus n is minus, here already 0, so 3 into 0 plus 2 minus 2, you are getting 0. So therefore your plane 1 is perpendicular to plane 2. Understood? In the similar way, we will check for our parallel part. So, next question is, in the following cases, find the distance of each of the given points from the corresponding plane, which means they are asking you distance of a point from the plane, which was the last topic which we have done already. So, first one we have taken A1, 0, 0, 0 point, and the plane is 3x minus 4y plus 2z, which is equal to 3. So, for proceeding, first we will write our distance in Cartesian form only. If you are doing like this, if they have not mentioned, I have said you, better go for your Cartesian forms. Cartesian form, we will take our distance formula, then substitute everything. So, you have solution, distance of a point from plane, it is given as what? Determinant ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 minus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. And even whatever they have given, one point and plane they have given, which we have written. See here we need everything ABC, x1, y1, so we will write. So your x1 is equal to what? It is 0, your y1 is also equal to 0, and your z1 is also equal to 0. So you are getting x1, y1, z1 by this point. Your ABC, so your A, B, C direction ratios, right? So what is your A? Write down that too. A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus 4, C is equal to 12, even D you have, D is equal to 3, right? D is also equal to 3. Now everything substitute in the formula and find it out. So everything, see here you have x1, y1, z1 already as a 0. So here above part, instead of substituting here a, b, c also, directly I can write here 0 plus 0, because anyhow if I multiply I'll get 0 only, right? So 0 plus 0 plus 0, only d I have, that is 3, get minus 3 whole divided by a square. So 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 12 square is 144. So you are left with minus 3 root of 169. So it is determinant, I mean modulus it is, not determinant, modulus, and in modulus if it is negative also means it becomes positive. Root 169 is 13. So your distance is never negative. So whenever, for that case, they give this modulus sign, and modulus sign, it is always positive. Okay, so d is equal to 3 by 13, you get it. I hope it is clear how you have to do. Here ends your topic of 3-dimensional geometry. Please write down your notes and submit it to me, so that we can start with our next topic. I hope it is clear.